We've finally made it to Sydney. It feels like a dream to be here, over 10,000 miles from home. Come with us as we explore the beautiful city of Sydney on our first full day here in Australia. Excited would be an understatement.
Good morning from Darling Harbour here in Sydney. It's a wonderful day.
The sun is shining. This is the weather that we were like, please, 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 please. Please, 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 please be sunny. And then it's like, welcome to your first full day.
The last couple of days have been actually quite rainy, but that's fine because we were properly jet lagged anyway.
Yeah.
We slept in till what, like 1 p.m?
Unfortunately, yes. It kept getting worse, and then it was already bad in Singapore, and then we got to Australia and 3 hours were added in the direction that we were not already used to. So it got a little bit confusing, but today it's before 10 a.m. already. Okay, and we're heading for breakfast. We've been staying in a hotel called Kith, Darling Harbour. It is so cute. It is about £105 a night, which is expensive, but I think it's just Australia sort of baseline. The bed is so good. The bed is so worth it. It literally, like, you lay down, you're like, goodbye.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 14 hours. The first night, we did actually sleep 14 hours.
Yesterday we did manage to go grab a coffee, so we're going to go there today as well to show you this really nice place. And then we're going to go grab a ferry and head into town.
We've arrived at our breakfast location, and it's called Social Brew, and it's here in Darling Harbour, literally like a couple of minutes from our hotel that we were just walking from. We've got a seat outside today. We are right in the sunshine. It is busy. People are coming, going, coming, going. It is a really popular place, but it's so cute and the coffees are so good. So we've got our little latte. And a croissant. Best way to start the day. They do have really delicious foods. I had a avocado on toast yesterday and I was like, this feels so Australian. I don't know what it is about avocado on toast. It's like I had expectations before I came to Australia, and it's like ticking every box that I had. I was expecting like vibey cafes. Here we are. Delicious coffees. Here they are. Just like lovely people. Everyone's so nice. It's just, I'm really enjoying it so far. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's drink our coffee.
Doesn't even need any sugar, does it?
No, it's so delicious.
I don't know if this is all across Australia, but this coffee was extremely cheap. This was $4 for a latte, which is, what, like £2? That's like Thailand prices. And it's really good.
Really good.
If this is what Australia is like, then Australia's moving up there in terms of where I'd like to settle down. So the coffee's cheap, the coffee's good, people are nice, sun is shining.
Put it on the list.
Put it on the list, yeah.
Yeah, that's the flake we want. And since we sat in the sunshine, the butter is nice and ready to go.
For 2 croissants, 2 coffees with oat milk and flavour, so that was a little bit extra, that was just $22.
Australian dollars.
Yeah.
Which is almost half in pounds, right?
Yeah.
Which is brilliant. For a place like that, with that location, with that vibe, I feel like that's really good. Coffees are usually so much more expensive.
Yeah.
Anyway, brilliant way to start the day, and now we're just strolling towards the harbour. We have so many things we want to do today, so many things, and the weather is just blessing us, which is brilliant. But I have to say, like, walking through, even just on this road, it's so cool to see all of the gigantic trees, and they're all quite different to, like, I don't know, everything feels slightly different to like what I was expecting, but it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's just like everything smells good. The houses are so nice. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't look European, it doesn't look British, it looks Australian somehow.
In its own way.
In its own way.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice. I like it so much.
This is your first time in Australia, right?
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
I'm really, really enjoying it. I had really high expectations. Usually when you have really high expectations, they're not ever quite met because it's like not normal to have that high expectations, but they're totally being met so far.
Yeah.
Everyone's nice. Food's good. Drinks are good. Weather's nice.
beautiful buildings, really clean, brilliant infrastructure. You can drink the tap water. It's just ticking so many boxes.
Yeah.
And it's really, really nice. I'm really enjoying it.
Now coming up to the sort of ferry port, but from here I think you can see the whole sort of skyline of Sydney. I think we're going for lunch. Oh, we're going for lunch in that tower up there.
I'm excited for that. We have so many exciting things to do, but that's just one of those like really touristy, but also like one of those things where you can just be like, wow, we did that. That was so cool.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a bird, obviously. Some sort of bird. I've seen those on, I feel like I've seen sketches of them, but I've never seen them in a picture in real life. Oh my God, it's coming over. Hello.
Do you think they're vicious?
I don't know. I don't know, they look kind of vicious. I wouldn't want to be bitten by one. Hello.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe a little bit vicious. That scared me.
I think our boat's arrived.
Oh yeah, pop on the ferry real quick. Let me just walk on. It's a full-scale replica of James Cook's famous 18th century tall ship, HMB Endeavour. That's so easy peasy.
Our first main stop of the day is to go to Circular Quay to see the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. We were originally looking at booking a tour around the water, but turns out the cheapest and easiest way to get there from our hotel is to grab a public transport ferry. Yeah, they have those here. It goes under the bridge and past the Opera House for only $6 Australian. Such a steal.
This is like booking a cruise, except that it's super affordable and it's getting us to where we want to actually be. That's so cool.
The view we have here from the front is amazing. Literally in front of us is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Any moment now we'll be able to see the Sydney Opera House. Oh,
I can see it peeking out already.
Oh, tiny bit here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. Is that like bucket list view?
That is, I feel like because it's such a landmark. It's not like I'm obsessed with the opera or anything, but it's such a Sydney landmark, an Australian landmark. It's just like, you know, like being here and seeing it, it feels really surreal. It's like, now, okay, yeah, I am definitely in Australia. This looks insane. Coming in here, huge cruise ship, which is also kind of cool. Opera House on the left, and then just like speed boating, what it feels like, straight into like Circular Quay, right?
Wow, that's not a small ship.
No.
You used to have to have an Opal card to go on the ferries and the trams here, but now you can just tap in and tap off. And we use this card, which is a currency card, and it's only for people from the UK at the moment, I'm sorry. But if you sign up to currency, connect it to your bank through open banking, it works just on top of your bank. So you just tap in, tap out, and then it takes money from your British bank with no fees, no international fees. And if you use our special refer a friend link, you will all get £10 for free. Oh, the weather is so nice.
I know, it is. It's incredible. And it's the perfect temperature. It must be like 25, 26 degrees. A little bit of shade sometimes, a little bit of sun. It's not too hot. It's not cold.
Yeah, I like the climate here.
Yeah, don't get us wrong though, 35 degrees is also tip top. But this is just like, I'm not sweating as much, which is always a bonus.
So do you think it looks bigger in real life or smaller in real life? What do you think?
I was expecting it actually to be a little bit bigger, I think. Just because it always looks huge.
Yeah. Did you know that it's not just one big building, it's like two buildings? So there's one building there and then there's another building on the other side, but in pictures it always looks like just one big
Yeah, I thought it was
building.
just one big building. It is really cool though, and I think not only because the architecture actually looks pretty sick, but because it's such like a, Sydney. Growing up in Sweden, it's like if I dug a hole through the earth and up on the other side, I'd be in Australia. And now I'm here. I never would have thought it. Never would have thought it. Too far away. But now we're here.
Actually, I stand corrected. It's 3 buildings. You know, it looks totally different from this angle, doesn't it?
It does.
Like you never get photos from here.
This way it looks almost like tents.
Yeah.
That's so cool though, because there's a lot of glass involved, and when you're far away, that just looks like dark bits. You can't really tell what it is, but it's all glass. So being inside must be like, wow, what a view.
And then there's an outside stage being set up here today. That'd be so cool to be able to sit on these steps here watching whatever festival is going on here.
It's not a festival. Well, I was looking at the thing. I couldn't recognize any of the names, but I did recognize one. And I'm pretty sure Guy Sebastian was the guy that represented Australia in the Eurovision, because he became pretty big in Sweden afterwards. Eurovision is massive where I'm from, in Sweden. How cool would that be? Just sit here in front of the Opera House on the steps, watching an actual concert, and then, oh, the water's to your left, the water's to your right. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is, it's so cool. I feel a little bit like I'm in a simulation right now, because I'm like, surely it can't be ticking every box like this. I want to move to Australia now. And I've only been here like one proper day when I haven't just been sleeping it away.
Yeah.
We caught Australia on a good day, I was gonna say, and they caught us on a great day.
Okay, let's go. Seen it now. You want some lunch?
Yeah. Yeah, all the warmth, all the vibes has me worked up an appetite, and we've already booked a sick lunch location, which you will see shortly, which you will see shortly. Well, that's a tongue twister.
Sydney is already making us want to move to Australia. There's just a perfect vibe here. Maybe it's the warm weather, maybe it's the coffee, maybe it's the architecture. I think we need to grab some food and see the city from above to make a more informed decision. So let's have lunch 309 meters in the sky in the Sydney Tower Eye, the tallest structure here in Sydney, located above the Westfield Shopping Centre.
Are you guys gonna do the review?
Yeah, we're just doing a vlog of Sydney in general, so this is part of it.
Yeah, this is our lunch.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, good, yeah.
Is this what you need? Yes. Ooh, sorry.
I'm sorry. My bad. No worries.
Wow. Can already see that view there.
Has
Oh.
any celebration for you today?
Yes.
Celebrating
Do you
life.
have any live?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
No. Yes.
Every day. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Nice.
Celebrating
Sounds
life.
great.
Yes.
Sounds great. Please, that's it.
Thank you.
Just like the Republic restaurant. 360 Sydney.
It's rotating. Where do we go? Where do we go? This way? Thank you.
This is our seat.
Wow.
Wow.
That's nice.
Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that view. I didn't realize this was a rotating thing. It's really slowly rotating, so it's not like, oh my gosh, we're rolling. But that means that we're gonna get a view of pretty much everything. That is awesome.
That's the water over there. That's the garden we were walking through earlier. You can kind of see the Sydney Opera House popping out there. This is way better than I expected already.
Yeah.
Wow.
So nice. It feels so fancy.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, what a fancy, 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 fancy lunch. I'm excited. Vad kul! Åh, vad mysigt! Åh, vad roligt! Då blir jag extra glad. Thank you. Our waiter is Swedish.
From the same area as
From
you.
the same area as me. That's so fun. That took me so aback. I was like, what's happening? I'm so used to only speaking to my family in Swedish because I never meet any other Swedish people. He's like, do you speak Swedish? I was like, my brain was like, beep, beep, boop, 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 what?
I feel like you're going to get the best service now.
Because I fellow Swede. It's so exciting. What a brilliant way to see more of the city and also get lunch.
Yeah, it's like a 2-in-1. Because we could have gone up to the tower on its own and just had a look. But this is like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
So chill as well. I feel like normally when you go to these viewpoints, there's loads of people, you're taking photos, but here you're sat for an hour, hour and a half, maybe even 2, just slowly rotating around and seeing everything. This is so nice.
It's way more luxurious than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Sometimes when you book things like this online, they are a bit more touristy, and I was expecting a bit more of a louder ambiance and a lot of people taking photos, and it is really fancy feeling.
Bit of nice music on. The guy greeted us very nice when
He
came
put
in.
the actual napkin in my lap for me. That's the level that we're at here. We actually booked this lunch on Klook, and we book a lot of our activities and transports and things like that on Klook. So we pre-booked this. It was just under 92 British pounds for the both of us to have a 2-course meal each. And it meant that we got this QR code on our app on our phone, and we could just scan it. She gave us a ticket, and all we had to do was go up, and it was already reserved, it was already organized, everything was sorted for us. It makes it so much easier. And if you want to book any of these activities or any other transports or anything else on Klook, then if you use our code 2P1D5 off, you get 5% off.
Coming up here and being able to see 360 really shows you the scale of Sydney. It's got so many skyscrapers, and even over on the other side of the water as well, there's loads of skyscrapers over there. And I think we can kind of see Darling Harbour where we're staying over there, right? That's the museum, the National Maritime Museum. That's where the port where we took off earlier. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Wow.
Whoa, look at that presentation.
Looks so beautiful. Wow. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm excited.
Wow, this looks incredible. So I've got a duck dish with some vegetables on the side and a little crunchy leaf on the top. Like, this is crunchy. I think I have some grapes on the side as well.
I've got a polenta with like a ratatouille of vegetables, that definitely Brussels sprouts on there, which I love. And then some onions, almonds. It looks really gorgeous. I feel like bad putting my fork into it, you know?
Wow, that is really good. I was recommended this dish and it's a really good choice. The sauce, the grapes, whatever this puree thing is, all just goes really well together.
Smaken bra? Ja.
Jättegott.
Jättegott.
Supermums. Tack så mycket. I love that. On top of this whole brilliant experience, the waiters are able to come over and ask in Swedish, "Oh, is it tasty?" Yes. Super duper yummy. Enjoying very much. This is such a cool experience. Thank you. Oh. Thank you so much. Oh my god, yeah. Passion fruit coulis. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. That is so beautiful. Oh, I love this place. Love this place so much.
And I've gone for a spiced pineapple dish with some ice cream and something, probably got a nicer name than that, but that's what it looks like to me.
Oh, this chocolate. Oh, 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 oh.
That's really interesting. There's a lot of flavors going on there.
Oh my goodness, that is a dream. My mouth is watering. Like, I'm literally aggressively salivating because that's so yummy. Oh, I love this so much. I'm so happy.
Really nice. That was one of those experiences that we didn't expect to be really good, but it actually was, and really good value for money, I think.
I expected something nice, but something maybe not as refined as that. And then when we got in there, we were like, okay.
I don't know if things have changed recently, but when I was here 7 years ago, I used to think everything was so expensive. But I think the UK now has just gotten really expensive, and coming here, I think now the prices are just the same as the UK, which is just normal.
There's no big shocks for anything. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's pretty much it. Except, actually, the big shock is that the coffees were so cheap here. And we want to double check that that's like other cafes too, because we've only been to that cafe twice, but it was so affordable.
Well, that's another point for Australia. Please, in the comments, are we missing something here? How have we not known Australia is this good this whole time?
We're now in an area of Sydney called the Rocks, and we've got the Sydney Harbour Bridge here, and that big cruise ship that was there earlier is still there. I think it's leaving now. But this area is really historic. It's literally right in the centre of Sydney. It's one of the first European settlements in Australia, established shortly after the first European fleet arrived in the year 1788. And it's really nice. There's also bars, restaurants,
Yeah.
pubs.
Little shops, like it's just so quaint.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's
Yeah.
so cute. I want to go into every single shop and buy every single item, and I'm just like resisting sitting down at every single bar and being like, glass of wine, espresso, glass of wine, espresso. It's just so vibey. We'll have to find one place to sit down though. If this gigantic cruise ship is leaving, then this, the Squire's Landing, would be a prime location to sit down and have a drink, because you've got the Sydney Harbour Bridge right there. And then the other side of your view is kind of right now occluded by a gigantic cruise ship.
I can see the anchors are going up,
Oh, are they?
and then the tugboat is taking it
Oh,
away
so they
there.
are leaving.
So should we go then, get a good seat now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Come on then. Oh, the cruise ship is moving. The big cruise ship has just gone past now, and it's just opened up, and you can see the Sydney Opera House. We've just ordered some drinks. I've ordered an Australian beer.
A beer from Tasmania.
Yeah.
Even more niche. That's so cool.
Yeah. And you've ordered a rosé.
The only rosé they had on tap was actually from South Africa, so it's not Australian rosé, but we're sat in Australia, so I feel like that's Australian enough. And could it get more Sydney than this? Looking straight at the Opera House there, Sydney Harbour Bridge right there, sunshine right here, wine soon right there. Cheers!
That was light.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. I think we've come here at a very busy time. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock now. I think people are just finishing work, and behind us just so many people in just like suits and trousers, just having beers.
It's quite the vibe though, I have to say. Probably because the weather is so nice as well, and it's just like loud. It feels like a bit of a pub beer garden style. I think this place is also an actual brewery, because did you see all of those metal things in there? I think they must brew their own beers as well. But my South African wine is also delicious.
Sydney is definitely a vibe. Just gives you that vibe that you want to be just, I don't know, just out somewhere having a little drink.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
it's the sunshine.
I was gonna say, I think maybe it's the sunshine. Obviously, all the people are really, really nice, so it's also a vibe in that sense that everyone's just like, hey, yeah, woo, yeah, ah, ha, ha, and everyone just seems so friendly. So all you want to do is just like cheers each other and have a good time. But
Yeah, because I think obviously the sun brings out the best in people, and because it is sunny here, everyone is super nice.
it's time to eat again, of course. And here in Australia, it seems like pie is like the street food of choice.
Wow.
That's the first time I've heard someone say "Good day, mate."
Nice, eh?
Yeah. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. Thank you.
Oh my god. This looks insane. I think I've gone for a beef pie, but it's actually called a tiger pie because it comes with gravy and mash and peas on the top. But the gravy is like in its own sort of pool on the top.
Oh, that looks
Some
good.
gravy, got a bit of pie. I'm not the best person to analyze and rate pies because I never eat pies, but it's tasty.
I don't eat pies often. I really like pies. I got the vegetarian, or the vegetable pie. After a full day of strolling about, this is a pretty good meal. So
Sorry, I'm stealing more of your mushy peas. I love mushy peas.
What an awesome day.
I've literally loved it.
Sydney is just a vibe, I think.
I already feel like we should move here.
Yeah, after one day.
day.
No, it's been good, it's been good.
It's been brilliant, but next video we're actually going to go and pick up a motorhome that we're renting for a few days so we can
Yeah.
explore a little bit more of the more outskirts of Sydney. Think beaches, good vibes, good food,
Fun.
good. It's still Australia, so it's going to be awesome if today is anything to go by.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye.
Like a star jump. Like a star jump. So don't get hit. Don't hit me in the head. We're just like, okay. 2, 2.